Mark, if I were to come to your house for a party, you guys were the hosts, what would you hope that I would come with? What would I bring?
Well, listen, you, by the way, are one of those folks that if you when you invite Cindy Dole, expect to get something unbelievable. So whatever you bring is amazing. You've brought terrariums in the past. You've brought amazing food items. You're a generous giver, and I love you like crazy. So whatever you bring is great.
Okay.
I think you're one of those folks that knows what to do.
It's fun to bring
things.
And
I think that people should listen to this segment and really pay it close attention because it's going to up your game big time.
Well, I'm sure you've brought other people's homes maybe a nice bottle of wine or two, right? Maybe.
My default is generally a bottle of wine,
which is great
because I think it's if it's a good bottle of wine, I think people appreciate it and can save it for later, or even as guilty as it sometimes seems to re-gift, it's a great thing to re-gift, right? If you bring flowers, it's beautiful in the moment, but they're gone in a moment. If you bring a plant that survives, that's a great idea, I think. But there's so many things to talk about. What do you love? What's your first go-to?
Well, I love the idea of a living thing. Yes.
Yeah.
I love making something and making it a gift that can live maybe throughout the year. So yeah, cut flowers is nice. They're nice and all, but I think that instead, if you were to have a planter or something that can live, a terrarium, any of those things.
Sure.
Then it's more of a gift that they'll enjoy for a longer time.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. And by the way, the terrarium is that you gave me. Cindy made me this terrarium. It's in a glass bowl that you can hang, but I put it on one of my fountains. And inside are succulents, and it's become like the fairy ground for my daughter to play around. It's like a secret world that has, become this sort of biodome of imaginary creatures that are in it. So it's amazing. So like that thing, it's going to live for probably a year or so, right? It's according to how you made it. That's amazing. You get something like that, and it lasts forever, and every time you look at it, you think of the person that came. In my world, you bring a bottle of wine, it's like, thanks for the wine. All right, see you next time.
Yeah, well, so let's kind of get a little more creative and come up
Sure.
with some ideas because, when you're going to some of these summer parties, it's nice to come up with something that is usable. Now, I love the idea, especially if you're going to someone's home and they are a cook. Who doesn't need a new set of wooden spoons?
No, that's a great gift.
You always need wooden spoons.
You sure do.
And so you can get just like a bundle of wooden spoons, and we've talked about how we can decorate them.
You can
right?
dip them, the handles in different colors of paint,
yeah.
And then they're all of a sudden customized. So that's a great idea.
Yeah. Or you could take some chalkboard paint, on the ends,
Yep.
and maybe use some chalk to put the initial of their last name on it or whatever. A set of cheese knives is something that's helpful.
That's a great idea too, yeah.
Just little things that maybe, yes, they probably have wooden spoons, they probably have cheese knives, but there's little things like this that over time go bad. Like all my wooden spoons are burned.
Yeah, they do go bad after a while. And if they've been in the dishwasher, they start to split on and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's a great gift.
So, every Christmas my husband gives me wooden spoons. It kind of is like the joke of getting underwear or ties.
Yeah.
But it's like you always need them, right?
Sure.
What about some great coasters?
Great.
Very simple. You could
they can be individualized or customized via hand painting stuff or just whatever shows up in the gift that you bring. Those are a great idea.
I love the idea too of giving someone the gift of a tree. You can buy little sucklings, and they're, for instance, a magnolia tree. And right now it comes like in this little bundle, and it maybe stands barely 4 feet tall.
Sure.
With this burlap bag, kind of bundled up in it, and then you present this cute little tree, and now talk about a gift that keeps on giving.
Well, yeah, that can be the deal where it's like, I've been with you for 100 years. Now, what's that tree over there? Oh, that's that tree that Cindy Dole brought 47 years ago. You know what I mean? That's a nice thing. It really is.
Yeah, or if let's say that somebody who loves to garden, why not give them a cute little apron with some gardening tools in it? or
Yeah.
whatever their hobby is. Let's say that because Eric loves to grill, we'll get like a nice tool belt with some
There you go.
grilling
That's
tools.
a great idea.
Think
And
of it
that's,
like that.
that's not that much more expensive. We're talking about something around, what, 30, 40 bucks?
Yes.
Easily. These
Yeah.
are all affordable at that price.
You know what else would be kind of fun to do is to get a couple of herbs and get little teeny tiny terracotta pots, right? And maybe get 3 different herbs and put them in the pots, but then get like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or some other gift card. And that's kind of in
Ooh, that's a
in
good
the
idea.
plant. So then you give them some herbs, but now they can get, a few more things that they want, whether they like to grow, I don't know, edibles or flowers, whatever.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Love it.
What about also helping the host or hostess have some brand new, beautiful glass bottles for soap, for hand soap, meaning those like the pumps, right?
Yeah. Those can be at every single sink in the house.
Exactly.
I love that.
So you could get like maybe a set of 4 or 5 of them, in different colors. And I mean, anyone's going to appreciate that. You can never have too many of those. I think it's kind of a cool thing.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
And wait, you know what else is kind of cool? They have ice cream makers that are really inexpensive that you can actually that'd be kind of a nice gift, especially if the family has kids, right? Or the snow cone maker. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
That's fun. That's a
right?
fun family gift.
Why not?
How about giving someone, a host or hostess, just a game, a board game? A lot of times, because now that becomes the activity for the party, but it's something that they can enjoy for later. It could be something as old school as like backgammon or chess or checkers or Monopoly or fill in the blank.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you, I kind of took your lead on this one when it was, I think it was it Mother's Day? It might have been Mother's Day, and I bought my wife. I was in the grocery store. I was getting the food for the kids. They had all the flowers out like they do to hook you. Mm-hmm. And I didn't go for the cut flowers. You know what I went for? Don't you? You want to know?
What?
The calla lily plant.
Love it.
Guess what happened?
What happened?
Planted it. She's growing pretty and true right now, and it's been almost 3 months.
Cute.
That's a good gift, see, because it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Very, very,
right?
Very clever. Very. Yeah. I mean, we want to be thinking long term. We don't want to have like there it goes, you're done, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And then beyond just the wooden spoons, you can also go for additional utensils, like little hand-carved maple servers, that can even be monogrammed. And they come in like left and right-hand versions too, by the way, which is kind of cute. Tongs, wooden tongs. You never have enough tongs.
No, tongs are beautiful. I love them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're helpful in the cooking. I use them in every single thing I cook. What about those, the things that you can put on the wine glasses to kind of let
jewels?
everybody, the jewels.
Uh-huh.
That's a nice gift too, to identify what you're drinking. And hey, don't touch that. That's my jewel.
Very clever.
Right?
How about giving someone almost like the dessert of their dream from their hometown? Let's say that they're from New York, for instance. Call the favorite bakery from New York and have shipped in those little cake pops.
Sure.
That are like little popsicles, but they're little round, teeny tiny little baby cake muffin like desserts.
Who does a great job with that? Zabar's. That
right,
deli in New York. Boy, they have some great stuff, and they have a great online business. So if you're ever looking to send something, that's a great thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very clever, I think, to find, especially if it's that hometown, you know what I mean, that their favorite flavor or whatever. Or how about, let's say, a napkin set that it shows your recognition of their home state and love. You can find them on different websites like Etsy.com. You can find whatever state is right there and planted on a napkin set. So whether it's New York or Texas or Missouri or California, whatever, that'd be really cute. Bring a little set of 4 of those in bright colors.
You know what else would be nice? How about a little bird feeder?
I love the idea.
Just a little. Hello. Here's this is a way for you to get in touch with some finches.
Well, we love our finch feeders, don't we?
Do we ever? I got to tell you, I got the Niger.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thistle.
And
the thistle seed.
The thistle. They sell it now at the big box stores. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And boy, they're coming like crazy, and I can't stop. I can't keep it stocked. They're going nuts. So you got to make sure you warn them if you're getting into the finch game. You're going to be spending some money on food.
But
anyway, it's a nice gift.
But it's very, very fun, and
Yeah.
it's a great introduction to spending more time with nature, right?
Yes, it is.
How about doing something for the coffee lover, like a coffee mill?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
So it's like a hand crank thing to just kind of grind up your beans and have your own homegrown flavor.
Very nice. You know what else? Custom olive oils.
Oh, I love olive
Who
oils.
can go wrong with a custom
Infused.
olive oil? Yes,
I love
infused with some
I
great
love
business.
orange and lemon
Yep.
especially because they go so great on all kinds of meats. Love it.
Yes.
Anyway, all kinds of ideas. I mean, the thing is to think about whether it's the kitchen or the bathroom, or how about even the entertainment area? I mean, don't forget DVDs, the movies that they love.
Sure.
5 quick movies.
That's a great idea too. And
Games.
that's reasonably priced.
I know. So kind of think beyond wine, for your next summer party.
Good idea. Thank you for the tips.
Eric Stormer, Cindy Dole, you love to improve your home, improve your life. Well, you're at the right place. This is Home Wizards. Now, don't hate me because our flowers are looking happy. You might be looking at your flowers in the garden and go, you know what? I've got a problem. My flowers are not looking healthy, or the leaves are looking kind of, rusty, or little spots. They've got disease. Here's the thing. You need to check out Bayer Advanced All-in-One Rose and Flower Care. It's really the go-to thing because it comes in granules or liquid, and you put it in the base of the plant, and then you water it, and it seeps into the roots. And then it's healthy. Your shrubs are gorgeous.
Well, your leads are dewy and fresh. They just look
shiny.
like porcelain skin is what they look like.
Look very happy and healthy.
Protects from bugs and pests.
And predators.
Predators. You don't want a predator there.
And dinosaurs and all those kind of creatures.
None of them are going to take your plants. No way.
So check it out. It's called All-in-One Rose and Flower Care, and you use it like once every 6 weeks, and you are going to be amazed at how successful now you are as a gardener. All-in-One Rose and Flower Care. Please make sure you go to the website. Our website, yourhomewizards.com, is just rocking with content, just waiting for you. We have all the latest summer stuff there on, getting ready for weddings, hosting parties. We have now what we talked about just a week or so ago on growing food from kitchen scraps. We have the full list of the 20 foods from lettuce to onions and yams. You can listen to past shows, and you can watch videos, and very soon you'll get to see our kitchen video series.
Oh, those are going to be good.
Yeah.
We've found some great chefs that are so talented.
3 chefs that are competing for the title of Eric and Cindy's top chef.
And boy, we sure hope they'll bring some stuff from their restaurant as soon as possible.
Very cool things that we'll be able to share with you in search of these great chefs, thanks to our friends at GE Cafe Appliances. So all that's coming up. Just check it out at the website, yourhomewizards.com, and there you'll see all this content, and just email us. Let us know what you're up to, yourhomewizards.com.